A Christmas Story, an excerpt from the book The New Kid 2 in the Doghouse by Maureen Straka. Alex, wake up! It's Christmas! Santa came, Dylan shouted. He was hopping up and down, wearing elf jammies and a Santa hat. Okay, I'm coming, I mumbled. I stretched and jumped out of bed, jogging upstairs after him. Mom carried a tray of cinnamon rolls into the living room as Dad held up his phone, videotaping us as we made a beeline for the presents piled high under the tree. Dylan ripped through his presents, tossing crumpled wrapping paper over his head as he dug through his presents. He got a toy train that lit up, a transforming robot, and a voice-activated remote control car. I ripped through my gifts quickly too. I didn't, I didn't get the cell phone I'd hoped for, but I got a remote controlled drone and an Android tablet. Wow, this is so cool, I said, as I pressed the button on the tablet and watched the screen light up. I was trying out the apps on my tablet when Dylan said, "Oh, what's that? I think there's another gift back there." He pointed behind the Christmas tree. I squinted and I pushed the tree branches aside. There was a small red box with a big gold bow. There was a tag on it that said, "To Alex. Use this responsibly." I gulped. Could it be? Maybe Santa bypassed Mom and got me a cell phone. I ripped open the paper and I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a phone! But then I turned it over and I saw big green buttons. And then it started to ribbit. What the heck? I said, looking closely at the strange phone. "Oh, it looks like you got a frog phone," Mom said, smiling. "A frog phone?" I asked. "What's that?" "It's a prepaid phone. You get to use 30 minutes of phone time per month. Then you need to buy a new phone card and get more minutes for the next month." Mom smiled approvingly. Sounds like a good way to learn responsibility. Well, where are the letters to text someone? I only see these big green number buttons. "Oh, I don't think you can text on it," she said, "but it's a good starter phone." The phone started to ribbit again. "And listen to how it rings," Dad chuckled, "just like a frog. Everyone will know when it's your phone ringing." My shoulders slumped, but I forced a smile. They sure will. I finally got a phone. It didn't text, but it could ribbit. That will be a hit at school, I thought. Mom said, "Hey, boys, when I took out the trash earlier, I saw one more gift on the back of the porch. Why don't you guys go take a look?" Dylan raced out back faster than you could say peppermint stick. I followed behind. There was a huge red box with a green bow sitting by a rocking chair. It looked like the box was shaking. "What the heck?" I said. Then we heard whimpering and scratching. Our eyes popped open. Could that be what I think it is? I wondered. Dylan raced over and tore off the lid. Out popped a big golden retriever puppy. He had golden fur, floppy ears, and big brown puppy eyes. He scrambled out of the box and climbed on Dylan's lap. He climbed up on Dylan's lap, reaching up to cover his face in kisses. "A puppy, a puppy, a puppy!" Dylan cried. "I can't believe it! Santa bought me a puppy!" "I think it's for both of you," Dad said, pointing to the tag on the box. It said, "To Alex and Dylan. Special delivery. Handle with care." I wasn't quite sure what to think. He sure was cute and all, but a puppy? Really? I mean, Dylan was enough of a handful. I didn't know if Dylan really could handle a puppy. I mean, after all, this was the kid who gave my goldfish a bubble bath. Rest in peace, Emerald. Ha ha ha. The puppy pounced on my foot and started chewing my sock. Hey, what you doing? I laughed, and I rubbed him behind his ears. He tried to climb up my leg, so I scooped him up in my arms. I could barely hold him. Boy, he was a big puppy. He sniffed my cheek and he licked my face. What are you guys going to call him? Mom asked. I know, Dylan shouted. We can call him Brody. I shook my head. No way. I couldn't stand Brady. He was a crazy purple dinosaur that Dylan always watched on TV. How about Goldie? Suggested Mom. I gave Mom a look. Nah, that just sounds dumb. And it's a girl name. No offense, Mom, but I'm pretty sure he's a boy. She laughed. None taken. Let's see, what else is gold like fur? Maybe Penny. Still a girl's name, Mom, I said, and I thought for a minute. Then I said, how about Copper? The puppy thumped his tail and wiggled in my arms. Oh, I like it. I like Copper, Dad smiled. Me too, said Mom. Do you like the name Copper? I asked the puppy, and he slathered me in puppy kisses. I think you've got your answer, Mom said as I wiped my gooey cheek. Christmas turned out pretty good after all. I didn't get the cell phone that I wanted, but we got Copper, and he was even better. The questions for today. Number 1, what is the setting of the story? Tell me where it happened. Make sure you use good sentence, capital letters, and punctuation. What is the genre of this book? Because this is part of a book. So would it be nonfiction, realistic fiction, or fantasy? Make it a sentence. So don't just write a word, make it a sentence. What is the point of view? Is this first person or third person? Remember, first person is I did this, I did that, I got this, I saw this. And third person would be saying he did this, he did that, he got this. Who are the main characters? Main characters, not all the characters. Who are the main characters? What present was hiding behind the tree? Number 6, how does Alex feel when he gets his frog phone and why? Notice there are 4 lines. I want you to give me some good explanation. What does Alex decide to name the puppy? How does Alex feel about the puppy at the end of the story? And how do you know? Then there's some vocabulary. These were in dark, bold print in the story, so you can go back if you need to. Number 1, mumble. Number 2, transform. Number 3, responsibly. 4, chuckle. 5, slump. 6, pounce. 7, suggest. Over here on this side, which one of them means to drop over or fall down? Which one means to speak in a low voice, like to mutter something? Which one means sensibly or correctly? Which one means change shape? Laugh out loud, advise, or bring up an idea, or the last one is jump on something. At the very bottom it says choose 3 words from above, write a sentence using the word that you chose. Make sure those are good sentences. Make sure that you're spelling things correctly, using capital letters and punctuation.